Turning now to politics, the debate over vaccine mandates and parents getting to decide their children's vaccine status continues to take center stage at the legislature.
A number of bills advanced in the state Senate today. Political reporter Shannon Hecht breaks them down for us.
There was a number of bills that made it out of committee today that revolve around parents being concerned that their own personal choices are not being fairly heard by schools when it comes to vaccinations and medical procedures. A House resolution by Representative Barry Ivy would make schools get approval from the state health officer to remove unvaccinated kids from class in the case of an outbreak.
The politics associated potentially with a request coming from a school administrator to the state health officer is, in my opinion, very different than the state health officer issues such an order.
Two bills by Representative Beryl Amade look to limit the offering of vaccinations or recommendations to get vaccinated at schools. One of those bills would prevent educators from offering any kind of medical advice or suggestions to kids. Another one of her bills would have banned vaccines being given at school outside of health clinics. But the rural members of the board said that not every school has a health clinic, and the vaccine drives make it easier for parents.
We understand parental consent when it comes to school-age children and adolescents. We absolutely support parental consent, but limiting access to the vaccines, of course, would be a concern for public health.
The bill was amended to ensure parental approval is verified twice before a shot is given at a school or sponsored event. There are a number of other bills having to do with vaccination mandates as well as other concerns within our schools, but none of them have made their way to the governor's desk just yet, and there's only 3 weeks left in this session. At the Capitol for your local election headquarters, I'm Shannon Hecht.